What's going on, Leo? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of August 3rd through August 9th of 2020. Battle of the Gods starts this week. We got Jupiter squaring off with Mars. This is taking place in your 9th house and your 6th house. So with Jupiter, Pluto starting to square Mars this week, they're in your 6th house, and Mars being in your 9th house, you got to be adventurous, and you got to have the drive to be adventurous in your reality, but at the same time you can't stress yourself out by expanding right now. And Jupiter kind of has his hands tied behind his back here in Capricorn, to where the gift is expansion in your day-to-day life and what you're doing, but you can stress yourself out and restrict yourself by not being willing to transform the routines that aren't serving your highest purpose and aren't taking you to a place of soul expansion and growth. You got to be able to put your passion out there and do it in a way that fits your truth and fits what feels good for you. Or this can be a really difficult, transit, this goes on till December 17th is when Jupiter and Pluto leave your 6th house. And Mars is going to be in your 9th house for the rest of the year as well, till January 5th. So this is the very beginning, and the Battle of the Gods is really going to hit you hard in the 9th and 6th house. So you got to be able to merge your beliefs and what you want to explore in life with your day-to-day life, and somehow make it, find a routine that fits, so that you're not restricting yourself from the expansion your soul desires, but at the same time learning lessons about, what day-to-day things and what work you have to put in to get these things done. This is the transits for the year. We do have Venus transiting into your 12th house, so a good place where I think you can find a lot of beauty in your spirituality, in the arts, in the artistic things that you do. Find a lot of beauty in letting go of the physical things that don't serve you. Find comfort in the subtle aspects of life and the dreaminess that comes with like living from your subconscious, because that can be a nice balance, as Venus is going to make big oppositions to Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in your 6th house. I think there's this balance here to where you need your reality to encompass just as much of the subconscious, of the dream-like state, as you do the physical stuff, so that you can really find this balance and this happiness without stressing yourself out and putting your beliefs out there in a really strong way, but like also being open to new information, Yeah. And Mercury is in Leo this week, so Mercury transiting into your 1st house. I think you got to speak up for your identity and speak up for what you want, and definitely put yourself out there and bring your truth, and put yourself first in a way, as Leo should have no problem doing. Happy birthday to all you Leos. It is Leo season, and we're halfway through with the sun this week, and about halfway through Leo. So definitely speak up for what makes you a Leo, for the love, the passion, and bring that subconscious with you, so it's not all about the reality. Like, it doesn't have to be so real to feel good. A lot of times the feel good is just from within and from another dimension, while reality is going through these big things, these big changes, these big transformations, and this big war with Mars squaring all this stuff. So I think really like falling into your subconscious and falling into what subtle things actually do bring joy and happiness, and not fighting that when these squares do come. This is a good preparation this week to find the gift that life has to give you by switching up and making changes in your routine that fit the expansion of your heart that you're going through right now. So hopefully that helps. Temperance reversed. Yeah, it's definitely about the harmony and the balance of life, and I know you want it, but you can stress yourself out by not being patient enough. Let what comes to you come, and live in your truth, express your truth, but you don't have to expect things to happen right now. This is a long transit. Like, this week's the beginning of the rest of this year. the rest of 2020, which is going to bring some heavy stuff as a collective. So we don't want to stress out. We just got to be patient and let your destiny come to you. Let the day-to-day stuff come to you that's going to let you expand the way you want to, and bring you the wisdom, and so that you can express the wisdom that's coming from yourself, that's really bringing your true self out. So definitely this week is definitely a week to be patient, I would say. Don't rush, don't force things, but all the wisdom's going to come to you with just that little bit of patience and understanding that things don't have to happen right now. Virgo can definitely, if things aren't happening in an orderly fashion, can get stressed out, and there's, a lot going on there. So don't stress yourself out, live in your truth, expand on that, and, be passionate as you are. You're Leo. So hope you had a good weekend for one, but hope you enjoyed this weekly forecast, and I will see you next time. Take care.